I just can't believe it.
What is up YouTube? So I have a tiny Tina Wonderlands REDUX build video for you guys, and in this video, yep, you heard it right. If you have read the title, I'm not lying. Blizzard is back and it has become stronger than ever after changes that the REDUX mod has done to this skill. It finally viable, especially with the new augment. In this video, I will show you the gear setup, the skill tree, and the hero stats. Before the video starts though, remember to like, share the video, sub to the channel if you haven't done that already. The save file will be down in my Discord server, link down in the description, and let's get in. Okay, we actually start with the skill tree first because this is a action skill based build. We are using Spore Warden and Berserker, and with the Blizzard as our action skill choice, we start with Bounty of the Hunt for action skill cooldown rate, Kindred Heart for companion survivability, which have with Medicinal Mushroom, Affinity for ability damage, which buff the Blizzard, Windrunner for the movement speed, and the fire rate is nice too for the hatchet. Core shot, I only put it here in order to get down the tree. It doesn't do much in this build. Wrath of Nature is an unique mode which help a lot with our formula. Maelstrom is the reason why Blizzard has become so overpowered in this mod. It says that whenever an enemy is affected by a frost-related effect, there is a chance for Blizzard to deal bonus elemental damage of any type, including Void, which is a new element of the Redux mod. What's special about Void is that it targets directly to help the health bar of the enemy. What this means is that this build actually has an easier time fighting big pigwords, which if you guys don't already know, it is one of the most annoying fights for most builds because of the 3 health bar and the fact that it is resistant to most elemental damage. Moving on to the Berserker tree, we are using Unyielding for survivability, Ancestral Frost in order to buff Blizzard because Blizzard do frost damage, Icebreaker to help our damage formula, the old way because we aren't using the Cursed Width here, we put 3 in this and it will give us a lot of conditional damage, which is nice. But if you are using the Cursed Width, so I would recommend putting the old way into something like the Ancestral Frost, or it might still be worth it to keep it here. No, I don't know, your choice. Unarmed Mode Defense is for survivability, Blood Frenzy is also for survivability, Relentless Rage is also for survivability, Ancient Fury is for the area damage, which is really nice because you don't get much elsewhere. For the hero stat, we are maxing out critical power, skill recovery, and the rest could be put into tank power. To the gear breakdown, for the gun, we are mainly using the hatchet. If you don't know what the hatchet does, it is a new gun that was added in the Redux mod. What special about this is that it's 5-second firing mode fire a projectile that has 100% chance to inflict the stated effect of the gun element. And this is quite important because, as you can see, the Maelstrom requires to inflict frost stated damage effect in order for the blizzard to deal the bonus elemental damage. So this is just a consistent way to do that. As I said, that we are using the interfacer not because of its damage but because of the modifier, which is the charge. It gives us passively plus 25% movement speed, which is nice for moving around and stuff, since you would want to dodge a lot of damage while the blizzard is active. We are also using the Twisted Delusion in order to apply soak, but I have figured that it isn't really worth it. We are doing so much different type of elemental damage that they kinda cancel out, but it is still a noteworthy option if you want to try it out. For the melee weapon, I'm using the Omega Rush with the Ancient Heal mod. If you don't know, the Omega Rush is the highest attack speed melee weapon in this game, and the action helps us with our action skill cooldown. It basically reduces our action skill cooldown whenever we hit an enemy. So with this weapon, you can get back to Blizzard pretty quickly. If you cannot get a pearl, any melee weapon that has a high melee attack speed would be fine here, as long as it has action on it. For the rings, we are using showcasing rings with ability damage, and the passive you would want here is ability critical hit damage, action skill cooldown, action skill duration. The shield we are using here is the Agony, which is nice because when it is broken, we get 65% global damage. For the amulet, we are using the Catalyst for the extra 20% area damage. For the element, you would want Frost, and for the power, you would want Spore Power as it buffs the Blizzard. Other than that, you can use Protagonizer, as it gives you a lot of critical ability critical damage. For the passive, obviously, you would want the global damage, is the only one that you would want. For the spell, I'm using an Empowered Sigil in order to get a lot more Icebreaker proc. For the armor, I'm using the Selective Amnesia for a lot of global damage. You would want as much point into Spore Power as possible, and as much point into Wrath of Nature, because it is an insane skill. For the passive, you would want aerial damage, movement speed, and ability damage. All damage could also work too, but it is redundant, to be honest. One thing you have to note is that this armor requires you to have great survivability, otherwise you can go down a lot, and go down for this build is very detrimental as it cancels the Blizzard action skill. So if you don't have this survivability required, you can also use the Fair Share, which is a Redux exclusive armor. It converts 50% of all ability damage into your gun element, which means you can swap around gun in order to elemental matching with the bosses or the enemy. And the convert ability damage is also increased by 20%, which is really nice. So that is the build. Hope you enjoy it. Remember to like and share the video. Leave a comment down below on how you feel about the build. What can I do to improve, and some build idea I should try out. As always, the save file will be in my Discord server, link down in the description. And check out my Twitch, as I've been streaming pretty regularly. See you next time.